The reason you haven't created or launched that thing yet, the reason that you are still terrified of being seen, is because you believe you have to get it perfect in order for life to support you. If you grew up as a hypervigilant child, one of the biggest fears that you have grown up with is the fear that you are not good enough. It is like from a very, very early age, you learn to distrust that you are safe to be yourself, that you are safe to be here. And so the answer, the solution that you came up with as a child, and we have to give it credit where credit is due, it allowed you to form connections. It allowed you to actually be seen by other people. It was to get the performance of how people perceive you absolutely perfect. And this is why you are so good at reading the room, emotionally regulating other people, identifying like subtle shifts in body language or tone or language in itself, and then reverse engineering who you think that person needs you to be and then becoming that thing. Now, as clever as that survival mechanism was, it helped you to get your needs met and to survive. It is now the biggest reason as to why you still hide. It's why you have an entire folder of unreleased work, of drafts, of ideas that made you so excited you had to literally stop whatever you were doing and write them all down, but they've never seen the light of day. It is why you have this equal desire to be so seen, as well as this paralysis that kind of takes place when you think of actually taking the action that would let you be recognized by the world. You have made being seen and being a creative and having gifts to share with the world about perfection. And because instinctively you understand you actually cannot perfect your performance for every single person that your work might land on, that you cannot perfect how it's going to be received, that you cannot be everything to everyone. And so you convince yourself that you need more experience first, that you need to get more qualifications, that you need to tweak this idea a little bit more, you need to go back to the brainstorming thing, you need to rebrand yourself. None of those things are actually the solution. They're just the way that you have learned to numb out your fear of being seen as imperfect. The healing that you're actually reaching for is to make that fear of not being good enough, that fear of being seen as imperfect, so safe to feel in your body that you actually change the experience of how safe it feels to be seen as yourself. You are reaching for the permission that you are exactly who you need to be, and that you no longer have to control the way in which other people perceive you to be safe. Fear is not your enemy. It is the invitation to build the mastery and recognition that you desire and deserve in this present moment without having to change a single thing about who you are. So if that resonated, hi, I'm Meg, and I help ambitious female artists, creatives, dreamers like yourself how to make it safe to be seen by changing the experience of how safe it feels to be yourself. So if that sounds like you, head to the link in my bio to book in for your one-to-one session or to apply for 6-week mentorship. Mwah.